Using groups in online courses is an effective method for increasing student-to-student interactivity, for developing authentic collaborative learning skills, and for improving scalability. With group projects, faculty members can assign problem-based assessments, but evaluate a smaller number of products. Heterogeneous groups are usually more effective in developing collaborative skills because diverse backgrounds provide a variety of opinions and force students to defend and often reconsider their preconceived opinions. Creating diverse groups, though, is challenging because faculty members often don't have early access to student profile data. Now, in the physical classroom, an instructor gets a sense of where students are coming from and can build groups based on observing interactions. And the same is really true in an online course. Observation of early discussion board posts allow faculty members to form mental pictures of students and generate these diverse learning teams. In the classroom, though, you usually form groups for one assignment and then form different groups for another assignment so your students get a chance to work with other classmates. This means that the tool in your online course needs to make it easy for you to quickly form groups. However, the built-in Blackboard tool for group management is pretty tedious to use. Here's how it works. The tool is accessed from the control panel, and in the user management area, the Manage Groups function allows you to do several things. You can add a group. After you do that, you can give it a name. Let's call this one Alpha. You can give it a description if you want. You can enable various tools for your group to use. Finally, you can make the group visible. Click Submit, and you've created that group. Now, after creating each group, you modify it, and then you add users to the group by searching all of your users. You see all the students in the course. And so let's say we're going to put in this student and maybe this student. By the way, TAs can also be added to groups, but there's no need to add anyone with an instructor role because instructors automatically have access to every group. So what you do is you create your groups one at a time, and to enable cross-group collaboration, Blackboard allows you to add students to more than one group. However, if you want to keep track of who's in what group, so you have distinct groups for, say, project-based assignments, you really have to do that separately maybe on a piece of paper because you have to figure out which student is in which group so you don't end up assigning a student to more than one group. And that's pretty lame. Well, some other folks agreed, and they built a tool called the Advanced Group Management Tool. Now, before you get your hopes up, the AGM tool doesn't magically perform functions and form perfect groups for you, but it does have a couple of nice features. So let's take a look at this tool. It's accessed from the control panel just like the standard groups tool, but it's located in the course tools area instead. Now, just like with the standard groups tool, you can create groups here, and I'm going to create a couple quick groups so we can see how it works. You can enable the tools. You can decide to make it visible. I'm going to create a third group here just so we can see how this assigns groups. I'm going to enable all the tools here to make it visible. So I've got my 3 groups now. So you may want to develop group names along with the theme that goes with your course or with the assignment, but in this case I just used Greek letters. Now, here's how it differs. After creating your groups, select all the groups and then choose to view and assign users, and then choose the randomize button. Here you get to adjust if you've got an uneven distribution, which group you want to have more students in, and you can choose to allow overlaps or not. But when you click submit here, it's now submitted and created all of your groups for you. Then select all the groups, go into this view assign users and modify, and you can then move students around based on your knowledge by clicking and unclicking. So for example, Michael Anderson student, I don't want in the beta group, I want him in the alpha group, and now I need to move somebody from the alpha group, Kristen Cockram here, over to my beta group to keep it about even in terms of my group distribution. That's how easy the AGM tool is to use, and it's significantly faster to use for quick group formation within Blackboard than the standard Blackboard groups tool.